Ohio. Ohio is home to a wide range of attractions, from sprawling parks with stunning waterfalls to bustling cities and college towns. To help you decide where to go during your next trip to the Buckeye State, Travel Touropia took into account its diversity of attractions, affordability and outdoor offerings, among other factors, to determine the best places to visit in Ohio. Have a favorite? Vote below to help decide next year's list. 1. Cleveland. This 78-square-mile city is responsible for giving the world so much more than just LeBron James and Halle Berry. In fact, without Cleveland, the United States would be very different. Cleveland was once, and still is, an industrial powerhouse thanks to its booming steel industry and manufacturing plants. The city produced much of the raw material, specifically steel, used during the Industrial Revolution that contributed to the overall development of the country. And although Cleveland might not exactly come to mind when planning a city vacation, it should, for multiple reasons. Not only is it a culinary mecca and an outdoor adventurer's paradise, but this northeastern Ohio city, located on the shores of Lake Erie, is going through some monumental changes. Changes like cleaner streets and parks, and the introduction of new hotels and trendy restaurants, which only add to the already lengthy list of things to do and see. Cleveland has all the hustle and bustle you'd expect of a big city, but still manages to maintain a small-town feel. Its 23,000 acres of parks and nature preserves provide an easy escape from the city, while the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Cleveland Museum of Art pay homage to the city's rich history. Cleveland is a place that appeals to nature lovers, sports fanatics and foodies alike. And who knows, you may even turn into what Clevelanders call a Clevelandgelical by the end of your trip. 2. Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a beautiful city, cheerful, thriving, and animated, said celebrated novelist Charles Dickens. And we quite agree. Although some of Cincy's neighborhoods are a little run down, the winds of revitalization are blowing through the city with force. Only look to the historic Over the Rhine, OTR, district for proof. This neighborhood features vibrant Finley Market, which gathers hordes of foodies on the weekends. And Cincinnati Music Hall, home to the prestigious Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra. Downtown is another example of this renaissance. The fairly recent renovations of the riverfront Great American Ballpark and the pedestrian-friendly Fountain Square are case in points. But there's more to Cincy than just urban development. Some of the more pastoral areas have remained just as pastoral. A walk through the Spring Grove Cemetery and Arboretum will convince you of that point, as will Eden Park, which spreads out beside the Cincinnati Art Museum. So it should be no surprise that Dickens also said, "The inhabitants of Cincinnati are proud of their city as one of the most interesting in America, and with good reason." 3. Columbus. New parks. Expanding museums. A lively state fair. A growing culinary scene. These are just a few reasons Columbus is attracting more and more visitors every year. This affordable Midwest destination may surprise you. It's brimming with culture and sights that appeal to all kinds of travelers. Art lovers can indulge in their passion at the Columbus Museum of Art, while foodies hit the North Market and the city's varied dining establishments. Meanwhile, sports fans can catch a baseball game at Huntington Park or cheer on the Buckeyes football team at Ohio Stadium. Hundreds of thousands of visitors also flock to Columbus in the summertime for its annual and impressive state fair, offering concerts, amusement rides, local eats and more. Speaking of culture, this capital city is also a college town, as the Ohio State University's nearly 50,000 students fill a sprawling campus north of downtown. The requisite cheap restaurants and rowdy bars hem the campus, but you can also find more upscale establishments in areas like Easton Town Center and the picturesque German Village. Well, like this city's namesake, you should hoist the sails and let your compass help you explore this central Ohio city. After you visit, you just might want to move here. 4. Sandusky. Located along the banks of Lake Erie, Sandusky beckons to water lovers and thrill seekers. In addition to boasting proximity to waterfront trails and beaches, the town is home to Cedar Point, an amusement park that features some of the world's tallest and fastest roller coasters. The attraction also offers rides designed for little ones, plus a sports center and a water park. Outside of Cedar Point, travelers will find additional family-friendly facilities, including the Merry-Go-Round Museum and Kalahari Resorts and Conventions. Sandusky, the largest indoor water park in the state. 5. Hocking Hills State Park. With its stunning caves and breathtaking waterfalls, Hocking Hills State Park in southeastern Ohio is one of the state's most beautiful destinations. Inside the park, you'll discover miles of hiking trails, including the Ash Cave Gorge and Ash Cave Rim trails, which lead to Ash Cave, the largest recess cave in Ohio. You can also follow the 6-mile-long Grandma Gatewood Trail from the Welcome Center to Old Man's Cave, Hocking Hills' most popular area. before continuing on to Cedar Falls, where you'll find the park's largest waterfall by volume. 6. Put-in Bay. Put-in Bay, which sits less than 23 miles northwest of Sandusky and is accessible via the Jet Express ferry, is one of Ohio's most visited Lake Erie islands. On Put-in Bay, visitors can take Island Transportation's tour train to get an overview of the island or explore must-see attractions like Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial and the Lake Erie Islands Nature and Wildlife Center on their own. Those traveling with kids will also want to check out Perry's Cave Family Fun Center, which features a butterfly house, a miniature golf course, a rock climbing wall and a giant maze, among other amenities. 7. Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Head to Cuyahoga Valley National Park to enjoy a relaxing outdoor escape away from the hustle and bustle of nearby cities like Cleveland and Akron. During the warmer months, this national park offers ample hiking, biking, fishing and kayaking opportunities, as well as fun kid-friendly activities, such as junior ranger programs and seasonal train rides. Plus, Cuyahoga Valley turns into a winter wonderland during the cooler months, drawing winter sports enthusiasts interested in spending their vacation snowshoeing, cross-country skiing or sledding. 8. Canton. Canton is a must-visit destination for sports lovers. Nicknamed the Hall of Fame City, Canton is best known as the birthplace of the NFL and the home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Football fans can tour the museum to admire its bronze busts of 300-plus Hall of Famers, browse artifacts from recent players and see dozens of Super Bowl championship rings. For those who aren't a fan of the game, Canton offers plenty of other attractions and amenities worth checking out, including a classic car museum, multiple breweries and the William McKinley Presidential Library and Museum. 9. Athens. Nestled in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, Athens offers a diverse mix of attractions. This college town is where you'll find Ohio University's main campus, which features more than 100 species of trees, the 45-foot-tall Civil War Soldiers Monument and Peaceful Wolf Garden in its historic College Green area. You can also peruse the exhibits at the Dairy Barn Arts Center, sip a craft beer, if you're at least 21 years old, at a local brewery and enjoy outdoor activities like hiking, mountain biking, kayaking and fishing at Stroud's Run State Park. 10. Dayton. Dayton is the birthplace of aviation, so it's hardly surprising that many of its main attractions focus on flying and the history behind it. At Wright Brothers Hill and the John W. Barry Sr. Wright Brothers National Museum, visitors can get a glimpse into the lives of the innovative pilots and learn more about the first practical aircraft they created. Travelers will also want to check out the National Museum of the United States Air Force, the world's largest and oldest museum dedicated to military aviation history, and the National Aviation Hall of Fame for more aviation background. Thank you for watching Travel Touropia's video on the 10 best places to live in Ohio. We hope that you found the information in this video helpful and insightful. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more amazing travel content, be sure to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with our latest videos and get access to exclusive travel tips, destination guides, and recommendations. So, if you're passionate about travel and exploring new places, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and join the Travel Touropia community today. We can't wait to share more amazing travel experiences with you.